Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Your heart is like a magical kitchen. Your heart can create any amount of love, not just for yourself, but for the whole world. Open your heart. Open your magical kitchen and refuse to walk around the world begging for love. In your heart is all the love you need. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 90, NASDAQ up 14, S&P's up 12, gold contract at $9.20, trading at $1,254 an ounce. Silver off 23 cents at $19.56 an ounce. Platinum flat at $1,410 an ounce. Copper $3.25 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.54 at $97.26 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year up 7 ticks at 125.01. 30-year up 9 ticks at 132.20. King dollar up 28 ticks, trading out at 80.64. The euro's down 5 at 136, and the yen is trading up 33 at 102.88. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do we have? Cash S&P, folks, are at 1791. We had come off that high that was generated out there of the 1850. We got down yesterday into the 1772 area. The swing point from December 18th to 1767. So what do we have here? You came down on volume. We're doing the bounce on lighter volume. You're setting up an ABC structure on the way down. We right now are at the 1790. This little bounce can get up somewhere about the 1815 area, 1821 area. If we take a look at the SPY and you want to see the correlation inside the SPY, this is what you have. SPY was up $1 today, 179.07. That's off the high of 184. First leg down went from 184 down to 177.12. You did that with 208 million shares, 180 million shares. Today you bounce on 102. The SPY can get somewhere up to the 181.34 to 181.95 area. NASDAQ, Dow Industrials. What do you have with the Dow? Same setup in the Dow. Dow come off the highs. Big volume off the highs. The high in the Dow was generated on the 31st of December. That high was generated out at 16,588. We got down to a price point of 15,782 with volume. Right into that swing from December 18th. Now you're bouncing with lighter volume. The Dow can get quite a bounce going, actually. The 16,240. That's almost 300 bucks up. NASDAQ Composite. We go take a look at the composite. So we had the composite as this. Composite came down hard, got down to 4052. Bounced today with 2 billion shares versus 2.3. They're all doing ABC structures on the way down. If we look at the NDX 100, the 3 Qs, what you have with the 3 Qs, she was down 5 cents, and that's amazing actually, in the context of Apple being down 40 bucks. Bottom line though, you got an ABC structure on the way down, and what we have is this: is that we are at 85 right now. This little baby can bounce somewhere up into 87.67. Gold contract. What do we do with gold out here today? This is what we did with the gold contract. She was down $9, had 142,000 contracts. That's going into 204,000 contracts. We're building cars in the gold market right now, folks, to run on up to the 1362 area, and right now we're at 1254. Bonds, we take a look at the 10-year bond first. This is what we have with the 10-year. The 10-year bond got down, let's see. We got down to 124.21 today. We did volume, light volume, 125.02. It's going to be interesting here because what we actually did is that we got into the under the 112, we actually hit it perfectly. Yeah, it was down on lighter volume. That's what it comes down to. Rejected lower price. So it's going to be interesting to see, is this going to do another ABC structure on the way up and blow away the 125.16? I suspect that's what we're going to do in the longer, meaning even a couple weeks, because what's game in this 10-year bond is 126.25. We had just finished an ABC structure on the way up, and that's when it hit the 125.16 area. The 30-year bond, same setup in the 30-year bond. 30-year bond came down to 132.03 today, closed out at 132.21. She also came into that day of strength with lighter volume, 303,000 versus 426. 877-927-6648. After the close out here, Yahoo just come out with numbers. Let's take a look at Yahoo. Yahoo closed at 38.22. It's trading at 35.94, so it's down a couple dollars. Numbers go like this on Yahoo. The estimate was 38 cents. They took in 46. They took in a lot more money. Bottom line, though, it's not doing anything for them. Let's see. Top line revenue, the first top line revenue, it's not bad. They see the first quarter coming in at 106 to 1.1 billion. The estimate was 1.09. And the bottom line is that there's something inside the 136. Yeah, she's down a couple bucks. That's the bottom line. She's down a couple bucks right now. Let's go to Jack in Oregon. Hey, Jack, what's going on?
Hello, Tom.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Good. What are we going to look at today?
Tom, I'm interested in the Canadian dollar. I was hoping you could give me some insight on where it's going to be in the next 30 to 90 days.
Well, if you changing Canadian dollars into U.S. dollars, what are you going to change them into? U.S. dollars, or what are we doing?
We're taking Canadian dollars and turning them to U.S. currency, and right now it's not looking good.
No, and it's going to look, to me, it's going to look worse. You know.
Oh, I mean, it is?
Yeah. You know, it looks to me like we're going to $1.30.
Oh, oh no. Okay.
Yeah. If you need U.S. dollars, do it right now, man. And I'd basically get some extra U.S. dollars.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, right now, what you have is this. When you take a look at this on a much longer-term basis, you know, the CAD was 160 in 2002. Yep. Goes all the way down to, 90 cents, which is strong like bull, right?
Yep.
Does the counter trend bounce up to 129, comes down and tests that whole baby out at 94 again in 2011. This baby is screaming for 130 again, man.
Uh-oh.
And the way it moved last week was a big move, man. So
no kidding.
Yeah.
All right, Tom.
Okay, man.
Thanks very much.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. And the thing that is amazing about that, folks, okay, those currency moves have been huge. They are huge. This King Dollar. So let's go over to King Dollar for a second, because what King Dollar has done is this. We came down last Thursday pretty hard. Now, we didn't break the swing point. We didn't break a lower swing point, folks, okay? We came down with 34,000 contracts. Now, that was going into 35,000. But that's still hard how we came down. So it's going to have to build some cause first off to get back up to the 81.52 area, before it's going to make a run for the 83 to 85. And the way that looks to me being set up right now, that's telling me that actually gold is going to run first before the dollar wants to get to higher price. The dollar might get another point higher, but it's gold that wants to make this run. And of course, it's going to be intriguing. Why? Because we have the Fed meeting that started today, 2:15 tomorrow. We'll be coming out with, they're either going to, taper another 10 billion, or they're not going to taper. It's going to move the market around, I suspect. CRUS, Cirrus Logic, just come out with numbers. Cirrus Logic closed at $18.74. That's trading at $17.96 right now. And numbers go like this. Their revenue was $218 million. Their margins, 47%. Earnings per share, the estimate was 77. Oh, no, hold on, second quarter. That's next quarter. No, that's right. The estimate was 77 cents, and they made 89 cents. The top line estimate was 213. They made 218. Bottom line is that they made their numbers, but guess what? They're selling their baby off. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. The Dow Industrials finished up 90. NASDAQ up 14. S&P's up 12. We're going to go right back.